My name is Rebecca Beth Altschul, and I want to become a teacher. I'm 18 years old, and I go to Cedar Grove High School. I'm going to Towson University in the fall to be an English major with an education focus, so I will get my education degree, yes, and a theater minor. I've spent most of my life singing, dancing, and acting because it's my biggest passion, obviously next to teaching. I am a dance teacher, and I used to be a Hebrew school teacher, so I have that underneath my belt for experience. What else? Oh, I'm student council president, and that's been one of the greatest experiences of my life. It's really taught me about being a leader. I'm a very open person. There's not a lot I won't tell you. I'm very in your face, very energetic, very loud. um, I'm always happy. I'm always very, I guess you could say, very confident. I like to help people. Honestly, I never really saw myself doing anything else. I always enjoyed helping the people. I always enjoyed explaining things and helping people solve problems and getting them unstuck. And I still do that to this day. I'm always helping people. I'm always trying to make them realize what they want to do. Well, when I was younger, my family said to me, Why don't you be a teacher?" I actually did student teaching up from 13 years old up until now, actually, when I student taught at the elementary schools. So like I said, it's never a why did I decide to become a teacher? It's I never experienced anything else. I never wanted to do anything else. I still don't want to do anything else. I do believe I am a very positive and energetic person. I have a lot of energy. I talk very loud. I'm very in your face. I'm always happy, always smiling, always ready to take on the day. It's a big thing for me actually to be positive and energetic. When I go to class, I teach at a dance school. When I go to class, I'm always like, "All right, guys, get up. Let's do stretches." I'm Susie Sunshine. Um, I always try to make things light and happy. And even if someone's upset, I try to talk to them about, okay, it might look bad right now, but it's going to be okay. I always show them that there's more options than what you're thinking. And that's a big, big deal for me. My goals for my future students are for them to leave my classroom prepared, excited, and enlightened. Now, let me explain those three things. I want them to leave prepared. When they leave prepared, I want them to feel like they're ready to take on any obstacle that may come their way, such as if they were seniors in an English class, they were ready to go into college, ready to write essays and ready to analyze stories and all the things they're going to need as a successful college student. Excited, I want them to be able to leave with the confidence that they can take it on, that they understand, that they're happy, and they want them to leave feeling like they had fun through the year and enjoyed themselves. And enlightened, I want them to learn something. I want them to learn something about themselves. I want them to learn something about the subject, and I want them to learn something about the world and something about like I said, themselves that they didn't know before. Now, the more conventional answer would be a teacher. But in the bigger picture, what I want to do in my life is I want to change minds. I want to inspire people. I want to change the world. I want to make the world a better place. It's always been my dream and a goal of mine to make a difference and influence people. So that is like the ultimate goal for me. That is what I want to do with my life. That's the last thing I want to do before I die. I want to make a name for myself. I want to be someone. I want to have someone say, like, I changed them, I made them a better person. I'm very big on taking responsibility for your own actions. So if a student doesn't meet a deadline, it's their own fault and they deserve to get the repercussions. As a teacher, one of my policies is going to be that I give enough time for every project. So let's say it's a big, like a video project. If it's a big video project, I'm not going to give them 2 nights or one day to do it. No, I'd give at least 2 weeks or 3 or 4, depending on the caliber of the project. But if they don't hand it in on time, if I expect it to be in class on that day, I expect it to be in class on that day. I'm not going to stand there and say, oh, it's okay, you can hand it in tomorrow. No, you get a 0 or you get points off, and it's your own fault because you did not hand it in when I said you were supposed to hand it in. I think that computers are a positive tool to the future of education and the future of the students, because technology is moving really fast and everything is working at a much faster speed, and you don't see a lot of everything's becoming electronic, like even electronic books. In colleges, they're using all computers. You don't use a notebook, you don't write it down because you type everything on your laptop. And I feel that we need to trust the students more and allow them to use their laptops to type things, to take notes, because it's a very helpful tool and it'll help them in the future. I think that it'll also help with projects and it'll help with keeping students more on task. Even though, yes, there are times where they're going to wander and go on other websites, but they're more than likely to stay on task and focus more because of their computer. My student teaching experience was probably one of the greatest and most rewarding experiences I've ever had in my entire life. This is what truly set me off of, this is definitely what I wanted to do. I loved my teacher, I loved my class, I loved everything about it. I got to do a lot of language arts and English, so I got that aspect because that's what I want. That's ultimately what I want to do. I got to be in a fourth grade classroom with 19 students, and my teachers, sorry, were Miss Reed and Miss Farinas. Both of them were amazing. They always explained to me what was going on. They never made me feel like I was a burden or a nuisance to the class, and they always seemed excited to have me do more and hear about things that were happening at the high school, and really made me feel like I was part of them. And my students were great. They always listened. I mean, not always listened, but most of the time they listened. They were very excited to do the project that we did, the final project, which was the play. And they were all very excited and very into it, it felt good because it's something that I love and I got to share it with them. And when also the final day, the big day that I got to go back was amazing because I got to see what a full day was with teaching. And they all, like I said, they were all so happy for me to be there that I felt so welcome. I really feel like I learned a lot, and I feel like this is an experience that I'll be able to take with me once I go into the field and see, okay, I remember when Miss Reed did this, or Miss Farinas did this, or, oh, a kid in my class did this, and that'll be very helpful. Of course, you're going to feel angry towards your student. You're never going to be 100%, oh, they're great, they're perfect all the time. Someone is going to upset you. Someone is going to hurt your feelings. Someone is going to say something that they shouldn't say. But you can't blow up at them. You can't get angry with them. You can't show your anger. If Another way that you get angry is if a student isn't reaching their full potential, you're going to be upset with them because you know what they can do. And it's almost frustrating not to see them do what you know they can. But like I said, you never show it. You can feel it inside, you can have it, it's okay, but you just can't stop it. 5 years from now, I will be 23. So that means I'm probably fresh out of college, hopefully with my bachelor's in English and education. Hopefully searching for a job and working on my master's, maybe even working at a job. Hopefully, I'm doing something meaningful. Oh, I'm hoping somewhere I love. I hope I'm doing things and reaching goals that I've always had, especially as a young girl. What I wanted to do for a long time, and I still am up in the air about this, I wanted to travel the country and the world before I went into teaching. Like, I wanted to get my degree, and then I wanted to speak to kids about um, some topics that are beneficial to them, like suicide and it's bullying and all the things that are happening in today's day and age. And I really wanted to talk to students about that. So maybe I'll even be doing that. Maybe, who knows, maybe I won't even be a teacher. I just hope wherever I am, I'm happy and I'm enjoying it.